Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. Before we even start the show, the first thing I want to say is I want to apologize to my admins at the way that I spoke to them earlier. That was inappropriate. That was definitely inappropriate. I want to apologize to my admins for the exchange that we had earlier today. That was inappropriate. I still don't think that was Flower Bloom, just so we can be clear. I think that was trolls. But I want to apologize to my admins for the way that I came at them. It was absolutely totally inappropriate, and I apologize about that. I gotta be better than that. With that being said, real quick, what we're gonna be discussing that. Hold on, I gotta turn this AC on. It's hot as shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I definitely want to apologize to my admins. I have to be better than that. I'm not really proud about the way in which I responded back to them. So I want to Let's Be X. Wasn't you green? Is that a fake account? So I definitely want to apologize to the admins for that right there. Alright, so real quick, what we will be discussing today, we're going to be talking about Takeshi 6ix9ine. Wait, hold on. Are we even calling him Takeshi no more? We're not calling him Takeshi no more, right? I mean, it's just 6ix9ine now, I believe. So I gotta stop writing Takeshi. I believe it's just 6ix9ine. I believe. I believe it's just 6ix9ine. I gotta stop writing Takeshi. Sorry about this, y'all. I'm checking something real quick. Oh no, that's Lex Luger. It's Lex Luger. Sorry about that, y'all. Select saloon. Took all of 2 seconds. So we're gonna be discussing Takeshi 6ix9ine. We're gonna be discussing T.I. We're gonna be discussing Soulja Boy Randy Orton. And I find the whole Cash Doll Kevin Durant thing funny. So I want to talk about that also, just so we can be clear. I just find that shit funny. Like, who in the hell calls Cash Dolls KD? Don't nobody call her KD. She don't even call her own self KD. Shout out to that shit. She might be trying to get some of that. She might be having something else going on over there. She might be looking at Kevin Durant like, whole meal. That's what she might be doing. She might be looking at that's what she might be doing. Just so we can be clear. With that being said, let's call out the drops from earlier today real quick, and then let's get right to the show. Let's get right to the show. Let's call out the drops from earlier, because there's a couple of things that I want to discuss, and especially about this whole we're gonna basically be talking about MTA bookings today, y'all. Shout out to Black Power Cross with the $5 drop. Shout out to William Somersville with the $5 drop, and shout out to Shake Loose with the $10 drop. Also, we have to redo the drawing today because Black Cross Power's name was not in there. I don't even know why I look around the way that I look around. I be looking around like I'm looking at literally nothing, trying to figure out where the hell I put the pin. I need to find the pin. We gotta do the matter of fact, I just put Black Power Cross in the next redrawing. We're gonna be doing another drawing in the morning. Tonight, if you want to call in, I'm accepting call-ins. If from now on the Tonight Show, we're accepting call-ins. If you do a drop of $10 or more, you get to call in through your IG. You get to show people your face if you want, and you get to either ask me a question or respond to something. Not no 20 minutes shit. Not no 20 minutes call-in thing, but $10 and better drops on the Tonight Show. You get to call in and, you know, voice your opinion on the thing. Maybe you want to be heard. I don't know. I don't know these things. Anyway, let's do roll call real quick and get to the show. Also, could we hit that like button, please? 51 people in here, only 11 likes. I'm going to assume there's like 12 dislikes at this point, maybe 40. With that being said, shout out, what up, Emmanuel? How you doing today? He says, what up, Jack? Shout out to Goat9. Let's go. Hit that like button. What up, John Kendrick? How you doing, my brother? He says, what up, Frost? Emmanuel says, let's bring back to $2 drop. I mean, you could always do a $2 drop. Just put $2 drop so I can remember to call it. That's all. You could always do a $2 drop, my brother Emmanuel. What up, Rude? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones, he says, salute BBN family. Frost. Who else we got up in here? What up, DZ? DZ says BBN. Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Positive vibes only. 510 Oakland. I gotta redo. I'm gonna have another Oakland jump off tomorrow, and I want you to decide. I want to get your opinion on it. What up, James S? Oh, you see his smoking feet. It says salute Frost, BBN fam. What up, world famous Peter Method? Says good evening, Jack Frost, BBN Network. Everyone in the chat, let's go. What up, Lex BX? See, I knew you was green before though. That's why I was like, wait, hold on. Is something going on wrong over here? And then you just responded back. And then now that's how I know. I gotta go make me some coffee in a minute. Apparently the refrigerator in this room froze my water. Oh yeah. So the hotel I'm staying in, refrigeration, A-okay. I don't know what to tell you. The refrigeration is great. If you're worried about your things being refrigerated. What up, Soleil? We got Soleil up in the house. She says, good evening, BBN Family Network. Hope y'all doing well. Love y'all. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. Who else we got up in here real quick? That's it. What up, Liberty Hazelton? We got the other Liberty Hazelton account here also today. Salute, my brother. He says, Frost Admin. Salute. Much love to the chat. Appreciate you, my brother. We love my brother, Liberty Hazelton. A couple of weeks ago, me and Liberty Hazelton had a disagreement. I want to say publicly. I think I apologized about it previously. But if I'm one of those people that if I apologize about something, there's nothing wrong with apologizing again. So I want to apologize again. I don't think I was wrong, but I do think that I handled it a little bit too aggressively. I could have been better with that, but I don't think I was wrong. With that being said, look at the sun in the background. You see the sun, you see the sun, you see the sun. Boom, buildings. What up, KC? He says, how's everybody doing? You good, world famous? What up, Brandon Washington? I gotta scroll back up because I missed a couple of y'all. What up, Mark Hernandez? Who else we got up in here? Native Son. Salutes. Alright, so that's it. No, that's the other account. That's not the, that's the other account. I did not take Liberty Hazelton's wrench. Stop. That did not happen. We can do the saloon tonight. Whenever the drops come, the saloon will be happening. We are 100% doing the saloon tonight. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. I be wanting to be in a good mood because I be wanting to be able to give y'all back that right energy. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes when I'm just not in the mood where I could give you the appropriate energy for your money's worth, I don't be wanting to do the saloon because I don't be wanting to half-ass it. So I need for y'all to understand that sometimes. So that's why sometimes we don't do the saloon. It's not because I'm like, they like the saloon, I'm not doing that shit. That is not it. I just want you to know. I just want you to know that's not the case. Just sometimes if I don't think I could bring that energy, if I don't think that I could bring that thing that's worth your time and worth your energy and worth that time that you spent to make that money that you're about to donate to the channel, I don't be trying to force it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all that be, just in all due respect. You understand what I'm saying? I really don't like to feel like I cheated people. Like, that shit hurt me to my soul. With that being said, let's get the show started. We are doing the saloon tonight. Today's a good day to do the saloon. We are doing the saloon tonight. I tell you what, we doing the saloon tonight. We doing petty wars tonight. We doing everything tonight. Whatever it is that you guys want to do, we doing that tonight. Copy? And I'm going to try to make an effort to do that every night. Whatever it is that you guys like doing. Because at the end of the day, I'm just the avatar. This is y'all shit. I take trolls personally because I think that the trolls be messing up the show. And when they mess up the show, they got you guys, you know, might be feeling like y'all wasting your time. So I'm going to try to deal with the whole troll shit a little bit better also. With that being said, I'm going to go make me some coffee real quick, right? So while I'm going to make me some... Brandon, why you trying to pull up to the saloon or you just wanted to ask me about it? So yeah, so there's a ton of funny things that I want to talk about tonight. The Soulja Boy situation is hilarious. Give me 1 second. Yes. This is one thing that I want to say though. I'm about to tell y'all some shit about T.I. and Tiny in a minute. This is the mix we using tonight. I'm about to tell y'all about T.I. and Tiny in a minute. And when I point out this thing that I'm about to say, I just found out about this today. Shout out to Miss Rondell. I just like calling her Miss Rondell because she's so smart. Shout out to Miss Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. I follow her on IG. If you are not following Miss Rondell's Unpopular Opinion on IG, you are missing out. I don't know no better way to say it. If you are not on IG, the fuck? If you are not on IG following Miss Rondell's Unpopular Opinion, you are screwing up. I really, 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 really like her content. I think some people might be turned off from her because when she talks, you could tell she's intelligent. I think that's like dope, by the way, but you know, whatever. All right, so let's where we gonna start? What up, Dog Soldier? What up, Bree Powell? This sniper. So where we starting off tonight? What up, Christopher Roscoe? Where we starting off tonight? Where y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with 6ix9ine? Let's start with 6ix9ine. I want to say something real quick. Right? And I've told y'all this before. There are gonna be some people that are gonna get sued behind this whole 6ix9ine situation. And 6ix9ine is they have to also sue him first. Because the people who are gonna be sued were acting allegedly as agents for 6ix9ine. So let me explain something to y'all real quick. Listen. Let me explain something to y'all real quick. Shout out to Emmanuel with the $2.69 drop. These guys too funny. This is a $2 drop from Emmanuel. He's pulling up outside the saloon. He's parked outside the saloon. Shout out to Goat9. Shout out to Emmanuel starting the show off with a drop. Shout out to Emmanuel. Now check this out. Listen. Very closely. Listen. Remember when I told y'all, or it should actually be pretty much common knowledge now, that there's a big belief that Shotty was stealing money. I am not saying that he was stealing money. I'm saying that there is a belief that he was stealing money. One of the beliefs that he was stealing money also incorporate MTA bookings into there. There's a belief that MTA bookings is the ones that told Shotty or taught Shotty how to steal money. Boom. That's the belief. Now, before I go all the way into the security situation, I want to remind you about when Tekashi 6ix9ine's mother was basically, they set the damn Mexican cartel on his mother. Do y'all remember that? Okay, so there was a show that Tekashi 6ix9ine was supposed to do. He did not want to do the show because they weren't going to pay him. When I say they, I specifically mean the people that are part of his team that's supposed to pay him. They were keeping the money. They were going to get paid. They just wasn't going to give any of it to him. Shout out to Brandon Washington with the $10 drop. I did not see that, my brother. I see it now. Brandon Washington pulls up into the saloon. He comes in all of his magnanimousness. He has a monocle on. He has a big top hat like he's Abe Lincoln. It has a white band that goes around it. He has the jacket on, but you know the frilly cuffs that come out the end. He has one of those, and he walks into the establishment, and he's walking with a cane like this, and he got his pinky up in the air, and he walks up into the establishment, and he looks around. Then he looks around. Oh, y'all can't see my head. He looks around this way. Then he looks around that way. Then he sees a chair. Then he takes out a handkerchief. And he brushes the chair off. And then he takes his top hat off, puts it in the chair, and then he walks up to the bartender. He says, "Excuse me, but do y'all make drinks like in New York City?" The bartender said, "Nah, man, we got sarsaparilla, we got rum, we got brandy, and we got this shit from the future called Hennessy. Or you could have some champagne, but that costs $20 and we give it away upstairs." He says, "Okay, can I have some of that future concoction?" He fixes his monocle. Bartender said, "Yo, I don't know where you guys come from, man, but whatever." He pours him up some of his future concoction. says, here you go, sir. This is that Hennessy you ordered. He fixes his monocle again. He's fixing the monocle. Too late. We already gave you Hennessy, Brandon. Too late. You already got Hennessy, man. And he says, he's fixing the monocle. And he says, I'll be back. And then he walks over. And he walks over to his seat that got the hat sitting on it. He pulls out another seat. He pulls his napkin back out. He cleans that seat off. He wipes the whole seat down. And then he sits down with his drink. Shout out to Brandon Washington pulling up into the saloon. Also, before he came inside, he dapped up Emmanuel. Emmanuel tried, and he's like, what's this thing? He doesn't know what a dap is. He thought Emmanuel was attacking him. What up, Watts Games? So, check this out. There's about at least $250,000 that Shotty and MTA Bookings allegedly stole. A while back, somebody was opening up a lawsuit against MTA Bookings. As far as we know, MTA Bookings left America and has not been back. I got a hair that I could literally see on my face. Hold on, y'all. As far as we know, MTA Bookings left America and has not been back. Anybody that follow MTA Bookings on IG? Anybody that follows MTA Bookings on IG, have y'all seen her come back? MTA Bookings have not come back. So, hold on. That's neither here nor there. The security company is suing them. The security company is suing them. I'm laughing. I'm not messing with you, homeboy. I'm just you good. The security company is suing them. Right? I see you, product. The security company is suing them because they said that they weren't paid. But this is from 2018. Guess who was supposed to pay the security company? I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question real quick. Check this out. If Chris Brown goes and gets security, do you think Chris Brown pays the security people or he has people who pays them? I'm going to say that again. Let's use a different person, not even Chris Brown. If Jay-Z has security somewhere, who you think pays the security company? Jay-Z, or he has somebody that works for him and they pay them? Point being is Mayweather. Point being is Point being is somebody else was supposed to, Takeshi and his people right now was saying somebody else was supposed to pay them. The person that was supposed to pay them, Takeshi gave them, they had the monies. They just didn't turn the monies over to the security company. That's Takeshi and them point. That's the argument that they're going to make. I'm telling you, because I know. So those guys are suing 6ix9ine. It's not gonna go nowhere, at least not on 6ix9ine behalf. But they have to sue him, and then he has to get himself removed from the indictment, or removed from the jump off. That's how that works. No. I mean, I was just using it as an example, Emmanuel. I was just using it as an example. Shout out to Chris Brown. Briz Breezy. Shout out to him. So that's what's going on in regards to that particular case. They weren't paid. They have to sue Takeshi, because that's the only way that they could get the money from the sue to other people also. That's the same situation that Takeshi is going through with the shows that he was supposed to do, because he got booked and then they got upfront money. Then when they got the upfront money, they never did the show. They never did the show because Takeshi wasn't getting paid. Somebody was keeping the money and not giving Takeshi his cut. Allegedly. So those are the people suing Takeshi. It's not the people that's his security today. What up, Symbology Scanner? Yeah, it's not his people from today. Why can't he go live? I'm curious. Stacks, why can't he go live? What up, Shakim? Why can't he go live? I'm gonna keep talking, but I answer. I'm curious. You don't gotta answer. I'm hoping you answer. With that being said, that's the situation going on with Takeshi and the security. His mom won't let him. Oh, okay. Okay. What up, boxing fan? What up, boxing fan? Some of y'all need to hit the live button. Y'all behind me. So, his mom won't let him. I don't know what to tell you on that point. I don't know where to go with that. Shout out to that shit. I poked myself dead in the eye just now. He was going off for 22 hours. I don't know. I don't want no parts of whatever that was over there. I hope the brother's feeling better. Living your life on social media isn't as easy as people try to make it out to be. What up, Fifi? Or is that Fei Fei? Yeah, I'm staying away from that. I'm not going nowhere near that. I heard about the live. How you still blocked from the chat? I'm literally looking at your comments right now. Which Casanova won? Hold on. I might have missed it. I was doing shenanigans today. What in the hell was there so many cats in that car for? Shout out to Tony Baker. Shy 120. I gotta go find it. My fault, Shy. My apologies. I gotta find it. As soon as I find it, I'm gonna unblock you. It's not easy. As soon as I find it, I'm gonna unblock you. It's not easy. I gotta look through a lot of names. I'm gonna unblock you though. I'm gonna try to get on that ASAP. You had a fake Shy 120 in here the other day though. That's how come I forgot. I told y'all that was a fake Shy 120. I told y'all that with that Shy 120 that was in here the other day was fake. I told y'all. It wasn't been no damn 3 months. I'm not commenting on that no more. That's not 3 months. I'm going to keep my show going. You literally got blocked last time for trying to sidetrack my show and make my show all about you. You do know that, right? I don't know what's going on with OG Product. I know he was on there talking extremely crazy. Not saying he was crazy. I'm saying he was saying some things that I wouldn't say or believe. So I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's get to the actual show. So in regards to that, that's basically what that is. I do not know. My point is that that's what they're gonna say happened. They're gonna say that those people stole the money and didn't pay. That's gonna be there. I'm not saying that that's what happened. As far as I know, Takeshi just decided he didn't want to pay them. 6ix9ine just decided that he didn't want to pay him with his own money or whatever. As far as I can tell. If it happened in January, only 1 month's passed. The 1 month would be February. This is the beginning of March. That would still be 1 month. Brandon Washington says, I vote to sue China for making people alcoholics in 2020. Alright, so hold on. Let's get to it. Yeah, he was, I don't know. I don't even want to get into that because he was just talking. I don't even want to get into that. He was just, I hope nobody took him seriously. That's all I can say. I hope nobody took him seriously. With that being said, check this out. So, I don't know. I'm not saying that those, I'm not saying that those people, that he definitely got, but I'm saying that that's the argument that his side is making or gonna make. His side is gonna make. Somebody else was supposed to pay them. They was in charge of that particular bill. They was in charge of that particular thing. They had the money. They was in charge of the account that the monies were supposed to come from. I'm assuming that there's proof of that also. They didn't do that. So that's why I assume is that all that is gonna be. I can't really tell you much more than that. I mean we gotta have a deep drawn out discussion about it. Don't get it confused. But as far as how that goes on that particular aspect, did Takeshi 6ix9ine actually not pay the security or whatever? From what I hear, it wasn't him not paying the security. It wasn't him not paying the security. It was somebody else not paying the security. And that's what their argument is going to be. It might have been him not paying the security. What the hell do I know? I wasn't there. I'm just telling you the information I have. That's it. I'm only telling you the information that I have. They're putting it on someone else, and at this point, we don't know if the person that they're putting on did it or didn't do it. There's gonna obviously be an investigation. I think another thing that y'all don't know, I'm gonna put y'all on the more game real quick. There are a couple of promoters that, put it like this. If MTA bookings come back into America and isn't served with papers almost immediately, I don't know what to tell you. If MTA bookings come into America and is not served with papers, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just going to ignore him, Liberty Hazelton. Appreciate you. He's going to keep saying the same thing over. I should have just be quiet and let you handle that. My apology, Liberty. Great job, though. That wasn't me being funny. Like, really was a good job. Thank you. I appreciate it when my admins speak up, and that makes it so I don't have to stop and I could keep going. Thank you. So check this out. I just want to be clear on something. DSTN in here. Shout out to DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. So I want to be clear on something. There are promoters that want to sue MTA bookings back to the Stone Ages. The Stone Ages. There are promoters, not just in America. There are promoters all over the world. Let me show you something. Whenever I see, because MTA bookings post every now and then. Whenever I see MTA bookings post, I am not going to lie to you. All I'm thinking about is these people that they posting. Do they even know they posting them? Because I don't think people F with MTA bookings no more. I don't think people in the industry F with MTA bookings no more. I could be wrong. What the hell do I know? I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some people that do. Don't get it confused. Because, you know, the whole hate Takeshi thing. So there are definitely some people that do. But when you're doing business, people got to be able to trust you with money. People got to be able to trust you with money. I think that a lot of people already know about their shenanigans that they pull. So shout out to that. Anyway, they can't come back to America. Anyway, later. Anyway, so check this out. Could we get to the Tiny T.I. thing? Can we get to the Tiny T.I. thing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about Takeshi's actual career. Let's get to this Tiny T.I. thing. Yeah, gotta be trustworthy. I'm telling you right now, this is I don't care how much people talk about how much they don't like Tekashi 6ix9ine. What up, a member? Haven't seen you in a while, my brother. I saw your comment the other day. Great comment. Also, let's clap it up for everybody that leave comments on videos. Let's clap it up for everybody that leaves comments on videos. Can we get some claps in the comments down there? We clap it up for everybody that leaves comments and videos. We had a video the other day that got up to 100 comments. I was so proud of you guys. Let me show you this shit real quick. Hold on. I was so proud of y'all. This video got 100 comments on that jack. I was so proud of y'all. Look at all them likes and comments. I was proud of y'all, for real, for real. I looked at that shit, I was like, the damn BBN network. These rat bastards pulled up and started leaving comments. Whoa! Hit me up and let me know. Hit me up and let me know. That's a fact. I want anybody that's been scammed by any of these rappers, if you got any proof, hit me up and let me know. But definitely clap it up for you guys. We got a video up to 100 comments. I haven't seen a video with 100 comments on here in a while. That's a fact. I was like, maybe the BBN is coming back. That's what I was thinking. Alright, hey, member, I don't want you to say everything in here because I don't want somebody else to steal the story. So could you please contact me and then tell me about it, and then I can make a video, and so I could beat everybody to the punch. Maybe we could even get some audio from you. With that being said, I want to stay on this real quick. So, check this out. I want to move to this TONIHGHT thing, so everybody can see what's the topics for tonight. We just talked about 6ix9ine being sued by a former security firm. I want to move on to T.I. and TONIHGHT. There's more alleged victims. I'm having a problem with the Discord on my side. I can't even get the Discord on my computer. So I'm gonna need for you to just bear with me. That's why I haven't been talking about Discord for a while. I can't even get the Discord on my computer. I'm not even lying to you. So there's something wrong with the Discord. I don't know what it is right now. Maybe somebody did. I don't know. I can't even get the Discord on my computer. So I need for you to bear with me for a minute, Brandon. Thank you. Appreciate you, a member. And happy to see you back. You going green at any time? I'm just curious. Just for now, just keep pulling up, please. Also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. All right, so check this out. There's 30 women now, allegedly. Oh, I raised my eyebrows. I just couldn't see it. It's 30 women now, allegedly. 30 women now. That's not even the biggest thing that I'm about to tell you, by the way. Shout out to Miss Rondell's unpopular opinion. So I was on her page, on IG. I'm going to show you her page. I don't know why y'all guys not subbed to her. Oh, I think her page is private now. I'm not 100% sure. But this is Miss Rondell's unpopular opinion page. I love this page. This page is dope. And yes, she is a rock star. So check this out. You know that lawyer that has went to California and also has went to Georgia and asked for them to open up investigations? You know that lawyer? He said that they were contacted by T.I.'s people. He was contacted by T.I.'s lawyers, T.I.'s attorneys. Anybody, and T.I.'s attorneys wanted to know, can they settle out of court? What up, Anthony Iman? T.I.'s attorneys wanted to know, can they settle out of court? DST has said guilty. Yes, we are absolutely doing the saloon. We had 2 drops tonight. I did the saloon on the drops. Shane Kane says that don't mean he guilty. He just want the problem to go away. I agree. Sometimes people just want the problem to go away. They don't want to have to deal with it. That's a fact. That's a fact, Shane. That's a fact. Sometimes people just want the problem to go away. Not even going to argue with you. That's a fact. But you want to know what T.I. and Tiny is going to have to go up against? The fact that these ladies said they didn't want any money. They want justice. I saved that part specifically because I had a feeling that somebody is going to say that doesn't mean that they're guilty. So I specifically saved that part, waiting for a person to say that so that I can add. Yeah, they offered the money, but they don't want it. They want justice. No, Kobe went to a criminal trial, didn't he? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. You see, when you settle out of court, yeah, you probably settle out of court because you just want to get rid of the person. But you're trying to tell me that these people are lying on him and didn't want the money? You're trying to tell me that these people are lying on him. And then when the opportunity came to get the money, they said, nah, we don't want the money. Shade says, okay. Oh, man, I usually don't let the F word go through, but I let it go through this time. Can we get those likes up? Shout out to James S. with the $5 drop. All you see is smoking feet. James S. pulls up into the saloon. All you see is smoking feet. James S. walks into the saloon. He looks this way. He looks that way. He looks that way. James S. in the saloon, chilling. Walks up to the bartender. Bartender says, "Hey, we having a pretty good night, though. We plan on having a good night tonight, James. Thank you for pulling up and opening up the smoking section." James S. walks over to the smoking section. He starts taking the chairs down. He sits down. He starts rolling up a blunt. James S. BBN West. The smoking section. Yeah, so I want to know what y'all guys think about that. I want to know what y'all think about that. T.I. and his wife offered them money. They said, no, we don't want no money. We want justice. We all need to see facts, Lynn Sunshine. What are you talking about? 1 second. We all need to see facts. T.I. spoke up about freaking Tory Lanez, and this is what he into. That's why, real talk, that's why I'm always looking side-eyed at these celebrities when somebody do something and they want to jump out of the woodworks talking about something. I always, because look, cause somebody kicked Gentle Giant. We don't make fun of people's races in here. Somebody kicked Gentle Giant. Anthony Iman is 100% correct. That dude's a racist. Kick him out of here. We don't deal with racism. I want him out of here. We don't deal with racism. What's wrong with homie being a Mexican? We don't do that. Kick that guy up out of here. Admins, could one of y'all get on that, please? I missed it also, by the way. We need 5 to 10 $10 drops. Salute the Emmanuel. He's right. Rob said they did some stuff to Black China when she was like 17, but I think someone... No, everybody didn't forget. I don't think everybody forgot. These accusations been looming... accusations have been looming around these dudes for quite... T.I. and Tiny for... these accusations specifically for at least like a year. But... if you go down to Atlanta, this is common knowledge that these dudes have these wild ass parties with drugs and women. And some women is taking drugs there that they don't know they take. This is common knowledge. Why is it Killer Mike coming out speaking out for him in his defense? He's friends with Keisha Lance Bottoms, the mayor. Why ain't the mayor saying anything? T.I. got a ton of friends all over Atlanta. Why is no one saying anything? Salty Sacks Creation, we did the drop. We did the raffle this morning. I got a winner for you. We're gonna do the next raffle tomorrow morning. This is common knowledge stuff. And how you want... Lynn Sunshine, stop asking what about isms. There's always somebody. Hold on. Let me get the what about ism screen ready real quick, because I could already tell when there's gonna be somebody in the chat and their response to every single thing that anybody say that they don't agree with is gonna be a what about ism. So for everybody that's new here, I'm gonna let y'all know what a what about ism is real quick, and that we use this. A whataboutism is the term or practice of responding to an accusation or difficult question by making a counter accusation or raising a different issue. So yeah, that's what you're doing, Lynn Sunshine. I'm not mad at you. I'm just showing you that that's what you're doing, and that doesn't, and by you doing that, that doesn't... Dude, we already kicked the guy. Anthony Iman, could we please drop it? Appreciate you. Well, hold on. I think I am talking about a fact. It's a fact that there's people suing T.I. Pardon me. There's a fact that there's people that want investigations opened up about T.I. in California and Georgia. That's a fact, Lynn Sunshine. It's also a fact that the lawyer that is trying to get these accusations opened up was contacted by T.I.'s lawyer, who then said that they're ready to pay the individuals that want these investigations opened to go away. That's another fact. It's also another fact that those particular individuals that, T.I. was willing to pay to get out of here said that they don't want the money. What they rather do is they rather have their day in court and get justice. Those are facts. Any other facts you want to talk about, Lynn Sunshine? What up, Queen Shy? No, any other facts you want to discuss? I'm just asking. Hey, has anybody else ever seen somebody lie on someone, and then when somebody says, I'll give you money, they say, I don't want the money, I want you to prove the lie wrong? There's about 30 accusers now. Because you know that people were saying that these women were probably doing that for the money, right? 100% I think more people are going to be in trouble, and that's why nobody's talking. What you think is going to happen when somebody come out and try to talk in T.I.'s defense, and then somebody come out and say you was at those parties? What do you think is going to happen? What up, Brandon Washington? What do you think is going to happen when somebody tries to come up, talk in T.I.'s defense, and then somebody else, and one of the women that's talking about the situation says you was at that party? So yeah, I do believe that there's a good chance that there's going to be this is actually a political issue. Let's see if we could get Shy Murder on the phone. I think she's at work. Well, right now it's just T.I. and Tiny. And first of all, I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. As soon as the dude said he was checking his daughter's hymen, the first thing that I thought in my mind is, I'm just going to keep it a stack. The first thing I thought in my mind is, like, what kind of household do you run in? That's why I believe that Tiny, people are saying that Tiny is the ringleader. That's why I believe if this is a thing, then Tiny is the ringleader. Because the reason why he was checking the daughter's hymen is to make sure that Tiny wasn't out there putting the daughter up to stuff. Is that a better way to put it? He was getting his daughter checked out to make sure that she wasn't part of the bargain. Not for nothing, but that's one of the first things I thought. Like, wait, what? And Nellie's name is in it. That's a fact. Allegedly, she was drugged and given to Nelly. So just imagine how many people banged chicks with over there at T.I.'s place and don't even know if the females was drugged or if they was just drug addicts. I don't think that's a bit much, man. Have you ever seen a woman that was sexually abused when she was a kid? Some of them try their hardest to make sure that other people can't be sexually abused. Some of them push their kids into being sexualized at an early age because they don't, what happened to them. This is looking terrible. This is looking like, I'm gonna just so we can be clear. just so we could be clear. I suspect more if either one or two things is going to happen. And I just don't think T.I. and Tiny are going down by themselves. I think if they got to go down, I don't think they're going to go down by themselves. The saloon is open. Nobody not dropping no drops. What you want me to do with the saloon if there's nobody doing drops? What you want me to do? Like, what the hell? There's nothing I could do about that. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
Yo.
You're all right. We got Shot Murder on the phone. Say what's up, Shot.
What's going on, family?
Hey, quick question. You was talking about how this T.I. thing was political the other day. Could you elaborate, please?
Sure. So, word on the street, do some research. Apparently, T.I., if anybody doesn't know, T.I. is really cool with the mayor of Atlanta.
Keisha Lance
right?
Bottoms.
Yes. So you know, right? Like everybody knows that, you know, you always see her with the rappers, you always see her with T.I., things like that. So somebody's running up against her. There's another mayor running up against her, right? And the mayor that's running up against her is cool with the first chick who came out with the allegations, Sabrina. Sabrina has a checkered past with T.I. and Tiny from way back. They always had issues or whatever the case might be. But, you know, this is not to negate anything that T.I. may or may not have done, but this is just to basically lay on how these allegations came about.
Context.
So,
Context.
Yeah. So, Sabrina, and shout out to, I just gotta, like, credit the source of where I got this from. So Lovely T did a whole story on it.
Shout out to Lovely T.
She did her thorough research, and that's when all of it made sense to me, because I'm like, wow. So what she had peeped was that, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Isaac Haynes III. He's really deep into politics and stuff like that. And so him and Sabrina had gotten into it because he's supporting, you know, they all stand by Keisha Lance Bottoms. And the mayor that's running up against her had, like, she did a thing where she kicked all of them out, like, the studio that they built, and, like, it was a big thing about her, like, not wanting them to have the studio, and, like, everybody knows how music is in Atlanta, right? Like, that's like it's a hip hop hub, and so she made it so that to where they couldn't have it, and she's really been, like, oppressive to hip hop artists, things of that nature. So Isaac Haynes III had made a post about that, and him and Sabrina got into it on the post. Lovely T peeped that and screenshotted it, and no sooner than a day or so later, did Sabrina come out with the whole post about T.I. putting a gun to her head. So it was real funny that, like, out of nowhere, your peoples announced their candidacy, and then T.I. put a gun to your head. So I just feel like this entire thing is very political, because anytime you see allegations like this, you best believe it's never about, oh, we just care about the women, or we just care about black people all of a sudden. There's always some sort of agenda behind it. And I don't know how deep these allegations really are, what's true, what's not, but I'm 100% sure that they dug that out the closet just to pack Keisha Lance Bottoms up, because it's like, oh, you running around with a sexual, you know, a rapist or whatever the case might be. Like, this is what you're doing? Just to throw dirt on her name.
Okay, I got a question. I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so these allegations came up, like, last year sometime too also, right?
I didn't hear about it, but maybe they did.
Right.
I didn't hear. I've never heard. I think somebody had said that there was something going on, like they were speculating, so, but I didn't hear it then. I just heard somebody say that they heard this before, but I've never come across it. They kept it low enough for it to not come across my desk. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. And now I was trying to look into this lawyer last night. I'm gonna keep doing a little homework on him because there's something really weird. Like I always try to see who's connected to who when it comes to these cases, because like all of a sudden, like it's just really weird to me how like no one makes an allegation and then all of a sudden a dozen of them do. And I know how it goes, but like, you know, when you go through that kind of thing and you don't want to say anything and maybe you get bold when like someone else says something, but it just always seems funny to me when out of nowhere there's nobody and then there's like 15 people. So I don't know. I wanted to look into that and then there's like the video was really weird because it's like, how is this so well produced already?
That's a fact.
You know, that was really weird to me. Like this whole thing was like really well produced. Like this was not somebody. We're all home. We supposed to all be home. This was not a Zoom meeting. This was like some studio next level documentary surviving R. Kelly type stuff.
Well, it looked like somebody put time, effort, love, and money into it. That's a fact.
Yeah. And who's doing that?
Just so we could be clear, the person who's running against Keisha Lance Bottoms, Republican or Democrat?
Not sure. Good question. Let me check right now.
Because I been thought they was gonna make a move to get Keisha Lance Bottoms up out of there. When she turned on the governor. Remember when the governor was saying something about either don't open up or open up, and then she did whatever the opposite of what he wanted was.
That makes a lot of sense. I didn't even consider that, but that's true. Politicians can get very, very dirty.
That's
and they got a
literally
lot
what the
of
game
money to
is.
play with, so it's dangerous.
That's literally what the game is.
Yep.
Also, just about the Keisha Lance Bottoms thing, I find it really interesting that she hasn't come out and said anything at all on this particular matter, because I would assume, right, that if you are the mayor of, and just for everybody to know, Atlanta isn't the biggest place. Like, okay, New York City is huge, all right, in comparison to many other cities as far as with number of people that's here and with just square footage. It's huge, right? Atlanta's not as big as New York City. Point being is, I would suspect that local officials, not just her, but local officials in general, as soon as this became a thing and it got picked up by the major media networks, that they would have already had something to say on this. Like, you're trying to tell me that no networks tried to contact the politicians down there and ask them about this particular situation, knowing that T.I. involves himself in political matters of politics, and not just that, but he's not just a public figure and somebody who involves himself with matters in politics, but he's been trying to do work as an advocate. So
exactly.
So it would make sense to me that if there was some kind of foolishness that he could be involved in, whether whether they believed it or not, a politician would have come out at some point or another and, either spoke down on it, like, screw that, we can't have these things happening, or said, well, something. I would assume, like, he's a big figure. Like, imagine if Jay-Z, some mess happened with Jay-Z. You don't think at some point the mayor is gonna have like Jay-Z? I'm not putting this on nobody, and I'm not saying Jay-Z is involved in anything like this. But imagine if it comes out that Jay-Z might have had a damn near racket like T.I. had. You don't think whoever the mayor is wouldn't love to be able to come out and voice his opinion on such a thing and grandstand?
I think it depends, right? Like, I think for her, you know, when this type of stuff happens, people start separating themselves from you. So if she's running right now, the last thing she want to do is answer questions about that.
Especially if she's not going to be on the side of condemning his actions.
Exactly. Even guilty or not guilty, you don't want to stand. Look what they did to him with Ant-Man. If once that comes out, it's like, whoa, we don't want nothing to do with you. Clean that up, figure it out.
Was he even supposed to be in Ant-Man 3, though? That's the question. He might not even was supposed to be in it. Was he supposed to be in it?
I don't know. They announced that he's not going to now.
Didn't they film Ant-Man 3 already?
I have the slightest idea.
Hold on. Ant-Man 3 was already filmed. I've seen clips. Hold on. I think I've seen clips. Hold on.
Might go back and edit him out, or...
Why does this shit say... Okay. Release date. Hold on. 2022. I saw some clips from Ant-Man 3. I think that the only reason why Ant-Man 3 didn't come out yet is because of freaking COVID.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's not something they want to just release to on demand.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why Ant-Man 3 did not come out. Okay, still into development. But that doesn't mean it finished filming. Alright, so they didn't film all of it yet. But I seen clips. I could have swore I seen a clip from Ant-Man 3. I could have swore I did. With a dude that tell the stories was trying to get a costume. Lovely T, somebody says, because I can't read that name, says Lovely T say that it was a political attack on his channel, her channel, a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. T.I. attacked a politician on his channel, is what you saying? What up, BQ Mommy? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law.
Attack on... Yeah, it was, though. Lovely T said it. Yeah. Yep, she spoke about all of that. She broke it down. It was like a whole hour breakdown. And let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the post. Trying to see if I can find a screenshot.
See, that's the question. Is the other dudes in it? Because if the other dudes ain't in it, there's a good chance they never had plans of him being in it in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? Just the one guy that tell the story. Then there's the other dude, Michael Pena. I expect to see him in it. Okay, so David, I don't know how to say that guy's name, but the dude that sounds like he's a Russian, but it's a terrible Russian accent. That dude.
Okay.
Keisha, Lance Bottom, and Tiny, a distant cousin. Well, they from the South. Damn, yeah, everybody is related in the South.
Okay, so the lady that's running against her name is Felicia Moore. She's another black woman. And basically, she's the one who rejected their studio thing that they had going on. They had like a noise complaint or something like that, and they was trying to get it settled. And
who rejected it?
Like, no.
The other lady.
Yes, this is Felicia Moore. That's who's running.
So she let the studio go, or she made the studio stop?
No, so, okay. The ordinance would have required all new recording studios to obtain a special use permit. Long story short, they wanted to have a studio, she's making it hard for them. That's really what it all boils down to. And everybody in it, anybody that knows Atlanta knows, like, that's like a music hub. It's a huge mecca for black culture. It's a hip hop hub. Like, a lot of our favorite artists have come from Atlanta, or recorded in Atlanta, or broke out of Atlanta. So for her to do that is like really, it's a big push against the hip hop community. And ISIME III had posted it and posted about it. He had posted a screenshot from the article, and Sabrina, who was cool with her, was under his post, basically fighting against under his thing. She said under his post, keep going, I'm making it very clear about how you feel about black women that have been victimized. So it's like, what? Like, where you, like, sis, where you coming from with this? Like, it was all weird. And she has the Sabrina chick has what you call it? A business, the Glam University. I think they do hair or something like that.
Okay.
And she was posting under Isaac Haynes' post under her business page.
Okay.
And they was going back and forth, but because he's in politics, so they always kind of have little tiffs. But this particular case, they really got into it under the comments.
Oh, wait, hold on. So that's probably not a distant cousin. The one that said that's a distant cousin, that's probably the one that's the fake one. I'm taking that back. I am not saying that what's her name and this chick is distant cousins. I'm going to make sure that person's all the way kicked.
Yeah, I don't know who's related to that ain't here.
Hold on. Keep going. Keep talking. Finish what you're saying.
Oh, but yeah. And then next thing you know, she was posting all of these posts about how T.I. did what he did to her. He put a gun to her head and be like protecting black women and all of this. And basically she said, and then what happened was, okay, so this is how T put the political connection together, right? So they go at it under Isaac Haynes' post. The next post she makes is a long post about being a black woman and being abused by T.I. And at the bottom of that post, she wrote, "Let's talk." She tagged Keisha Bottoms, and she said, "You can't have a person that has victimized women speak for us. Let's have a real talk." So that goes to show that the whole time, she wanted to make this political. Because even if he do, and this is not to negate what he may or may not have done. I'm not trying. I don't know who's guilty, who's not. But I just feel as if that's your case, sis, what does this have to do with the mayor? You feel what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
So I just thought that all of that was pretty interesting, and Lovely T had broke it down. And it's like they won't let it go. And the fact that there's a lot of money behind this, it just goes to show, like, that's kind of weird. And then on her post, low-key, that same day or that same week, it was a bunch of people sending her DMs and then going on Twitter and saying, I lied, and she posted it for real.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a whole thing on Twitter. And I'm going, like, why would you... So your goal, you're not even trying to check the credibility of these people. You just posting whatever just to hurt him. You know? And Shekinah didn't make it no better. Because she's the one who really confirmed that T.I. and Tiny do what they do as married people. They introduce other people to their bedroom, which was none of our business. But if you doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? You don't open the can of worms now. I
think she did that. And I'm agreeing with you, by the way. But I think she did that because I think in their world, that's something to brag about.
Exactly. And she goes, "Oh, you ain't tell nobody that you wanted to sleep with her." And it's like, whoa. I think that she thought she was defending her friend, but you don't even realize you just confirmed that they open their bedroom to people.
Yeah, not just that, but well, one of the things she also said is that the other girl was helping them find girls in the first place.
Yup.
So that is the aspect of it I would be more concerned about. The opening up your bedroom to people. Swingers are everywhere. A lot of them judges is probably swingers.
Right.
All right. So I think the actual, and I do not know if Keisha Lance Bottom and Tiny are cousins. I just want to say that. I want to reiterate that. Somebody's probably going to make a video saying that I said that and trick my probably millions of people into thinking that I actually, like, that was, even though I'm like, because that's how it goes. All right, but check this out. That's what I would be more concerned about. But they think that that's something to brag about. Remember, you most likely missed the show this morning. And one of the things I was trying to talk about, that we have to get away from this over-sexualization of black people just in general.
In general, yes, yep.
I can't stand that we're always uh, I well, people in general. This happens to people in general. It's always being broken down to one particular descriptive, and then that's what's being used. Like when you see a group of black people, thugs, gangsters, gang members, anything other than, oh man, they're just waiting for the bus. Anything other than that, you understand what I'm saying? Like if you see a group of if you see a female in a revealing outfit, she got to be a whore. It can't be she was feeling pretty today and she wanted, and this is what she felt like wearing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, it is what it is. She was just in a bag today. Maybe she going on a date. Maybe she going to meet somebody. Maybe she going to a school thing. I don't know. But the point is, you can wear whatever you want to wear unless there's a parameters against it at the place that you're going to. And I think that we need to get away from that, because this theory that all black men have to be the most virile person in the room, all black men have to be the most sexualized. Black men are more sexualized than black women, by the way, whether people realize this or not. If you're a black man and you don't got a girlfriend, the first thing people think is you gay. It can't be that you just don't got a girlfriend. It can't be that you got high standards. It can't be that you had somebody and you just not with them no more, and just anyone won't do. It can't be none of that. Think about that for a minute. If you see a white man and he does not have a woman, you just think he just can't get a woman. He don't got a woman. Maybe you think all of the rational things. But when you see a black man and he doesn't have a woman, he got to be gay. Like, this shit is retarded. I'm single. I'm straight as shit. I dare any Instagram model to take me up on that one. I dare Angela Simmons to take me up on that. I dare you. I'll show you how straight I am, woman. We gonna have to go on a ton of dates though, because I just don't give it up for anybody. But yeah, and I think that leads into a lot of this rape culture that we have, because we living in a culture where it seems like men, like sometimes it's not. Sometimes men are pressured into having sex with women that they don't necessarily want to have sex with. Believe me, I'm telling you, this happens. So I think that we're just way too over-sexualized, and I think that has a lot to do with what goes on, especially with what's going on with T.I. right now, because they're trying to keep this facade that T.I. is this super woman's ladies man or whatever the case is, when in reality it might be his woman getting all of the chicks for him in the first place. Shout out to that.
It's crazy. It makes me wonder, like, damn, what was that divorce really about? Because it's like, not to be in a business, but if this is what they got going on, they're like, what is happening over there? Like, that's crazy. I can't see it, and I'm a strong believer in innocent until proven guilty, but this is very disturbing, and I hate when a whole bunch of allegations just pop out of nowhere. Like, especially when they talk about from 2008, they said. So it just really disturbs
2005.
Right? It just disturbs me that I'm supposed to believe that nobody out of all of these people, like, probability doesn't even add up. If you want to take it to like math, probability doesn't even add up. Somebody would have had to have said something, but maybe they were suppressed. So who knows?
That's what I'm thinking happened. Not for nothing. That's what I'm thinking happened.
Who knows? It's just really disturbing, and it's disgusting, and it's just another one of Hollywood's evil tricks and Hollywood's evil tricks being exposed to the public, all for political gain as usual. To bring people up as pawns and use their emotions as pawns, because these people do this type of stuff all the time. Hold on one second.
Y'all might have kicked the wrong Anthony Iman, by the way. I've never ever in my life heard Anthony Iman talk about how he was gay. Y'all might have kicked the wrong Anthony Iman. Keep going. I'm sorry about that.
I'm looking at the covers now. But yeah, like, this type of stuff happens all the time. It's just every now and again they'll tug a war at people's emotions to get the things that they want. Same way it did to Bill Cosby, same way it did to R. Kelly. It doesn't mean that these people are innocent. We've all know R. Kelly was a weirdo, but y'all choose to hang him now. Why? You know what I mean?
I'm less angry.
R. Kelly should have been got this a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm not angry at all with the R. Kelly situation. I am a little perturbed about the Bill Cosby situation, because Bill Cosby's situation was infinitely different. If you're gonna come to my house, if you're gonna come knock on this damn door at 3 o'clock in the morning, I only got one thing for you. I'm not gonna lie.
And you know I'm married.
I'm telling you, if at 3 o'clock in the morning somebody knocking on this door, I only got two things for you: either violence or the Johnson. Those are the two choices.
And they'll tell you like, oh, you know, if she say no, it's no, and that's 100% true. But we know why you went over there, so don't act like that's not why you went over there. Don't act like you didn't get what you came to get. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Come on, sis. And then people take context out of the equation because they know this Me Too movement, everybody's feelings are heightened. People that have experienced it are gonna advocate for those that, you know what I'm saying? Because their emotions and their feelings is all wrapped up in it. So they're gonna advocate, and they forgetting that in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, Quaaludes is what Percocets are now. You know what I'm saying? So it was nothing for you to. He didn't necessarily have to give this to them unwillingly. So it's weird to me. Like, it's disturbing when I hear these things and I say, damn, they hanging him for what now? You know what I'm saying? Just, and the R. Kelly situation disturbs me because I'm like, you're only doing that because you know you got the you can pull at heartstrings with this sensitive time. But R. Kelly should have been done since what he did to Aaliyah. And God knows who else before that. And all of his time in the industry. So it's like, why y'all doing this now? What do y'all have to gain from this? Or what was y'all trying to protect by doing this? It's very weird. I don't like that. It's manipulation to me. Because there's a lot of women and men who experience this and get no help. No help. So you're pulling at their heartstrings and their trauma so that you can get what you want. That shit is disturbing.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. But I just wanted to make a distinction. The Bill Cosby thing, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. If you go to somebody's crib, everybody know what a booty call is. You can't come over for a booty call and then complain when the calling goes to the booty. But if they saying that they got drugged and all of that, that's I'm not here for none of that. That I'm definitely not here for.
Yeah, they jacking, they got drugged, but it's like, come on, you went over there. You know what you was going to do. He was Bill Cosby, bro. He had the Cosby Show. He's at the height of his career. And you know the man married. You know y'all not going over there to discuss those scripts or business, bro. You know what it's time for. Stop playing in people's face.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Sorry about that. Alright, so I don't know. But anything else you want to say about this whole T.I. Anthony Iman thing? Fuck. T.I. Keisha Lance Bottoms thing.
Yeah, I know what you meant. If I was y'all, I'd just pay attention to where the money is at and who's funding this before I start.
That's a fact.
Before I make any decisions about what's really going on and what's happening. And just keep your eyes open. Like I said, again, this does not negate what he may or may not have done.
Liberty Agency says she showed up to Bill Cosby crib with a robe.
Oh no, Kobe, yeah.
Oh, the Kobe situation. Yeah, she did come to Kobe's room with a robe.
The crazy part about the Kobe, before I let y'all go, the crazy part about the Kobe situation is that the only reason she did that, and I didn't find out after he died, was because she was embarrassed to have slept with so many people. And she was hurt because of the way Kobe slept. Apparently, he's a rough kind of guy. And he's not the friendliest in the bedroom. I'm going to just leave it at that. And she was just hurt because when they...
Yeah, sex like an alpha male. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all women need to stop complaining. Keep going.
No. Like, he literally, like... If you read the thing, like, he literally, like, he was... It was... He was
extremely rough with her. I get it.
Yeah. But when they DNA tested her, she had the whole damn city in her panties. So It was like, bro, you was out here and you gonna tell me Kobe Bryant raped you? Okay, sis. All right. So, you know, you say that and then they call you a victim blamer, a victim shamer, whatever. So I'll leave that alone. But that situation was disturbing. And as far as T.I. and Tiny, you know, like I said, pay attention to where the money goes with all of these cases. Always pay attention to where the money goes, because that's 9 out of 10 where it all formulated from.
That's a fact. What's your personal opinion on this?
As far as T.I. and Tiny?
Yeah.
I'm disturbed because I got a lot of love for T.I. I really, not gonna lie, did not see this coming. I saw you earlier mention the thing about his daughter's hymen, and like that was really weird, because I don't think that I think that he was joking, and I still think that joke was really disturbing and embarrassing for her and disgusting.
I don't think he was joking.
I still didn't see this coming. Not gonna lie, it's really disturbing, and I hate all of it. I hate the fact that he may have done this, and I hate the way that they're using this to get what they want politically. So I hate the whole thing.
Now, this is one thing that I do want to say real quick, and I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you so you can comment on it if you feel. But this is one thing that I want to say. Sometimes, and this is why you gotta have a clean background. Sometimes what happens is people will have dirt on you and hold that dirt to their best advantage to use it.
Mm-hmm.
That might be what's going on. It's hard for me at this, seeing how quickly or everybody moved. Okay, so not even talking about Marvel specifically, but his other shows, they move like this. Boom. You know what? We're not dealing with this. You gotta go. He showed up at the building. They already had the box outside with his shit in it. So they're seeing how fast all of those other VH1, I think it is, seeing how fast that they moved is leading me to believe that there were red flags that other people already saw.
Maybe.
That's what it's leading me to believe. Because, just so we can be clear, if they don't, in my opinion, if they don't have any reason to believe that any of these things is true or anything like that, they at least have a press conference, right?
Well, I'll tell you this. Shout out to Lovely T again. Did you hear what happened with Johnny Depp?
No, keep going. Oh, his wife. Keep going. Tell everybody.
Right. So she
Amber
came
Heard.
out and she came out saying he abused her, he did this, he did that. And Pirates of the Caribbean, Disney dropped him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Immediately dropped him. Only for him to release a recorded phone call of her admitting to abusing him. And him not even putting hands on her. Him leaving because she was throwing pots and pans at him. And him leaving and saying to her, I had to go because it's only a matter of time before I put my hands on you. And her gaslighting him the entire conversation. I didn't hear one apology from Disney yet. That was disturbing to me. Very disturbing. And he's suing her now because for defamation. You ruined my image. You messed with my life, sis. Like, so.
He might have called us sis too. He kind of feminine. Keep going. What you said?
I said in that case, it's under the radar. You don't see that all over the news. And I shout out Lovey T because she broke it down. What, yesterday, day before? And it's like, damn, you know.
Okay, so hold on. Just so we can be clear on this, Amber Heard has been saying this about Johnny Depp for years. So this is not something that just happened. Amber Heard had been saying this about Johnny Depp, you know, like 2 Pirates of the Caribbean ago. She's been saying this about him for years. This is nothing new. So it didn't just happen and they dropped him. They actually kept him on board for quite some time before they dropped him, is my point. I'm not saying anything that you're saying is inaccurate. I'm just saying they actually did have him around for quite some time before they decided to get rid of him. If that's because he's not on the next one, Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they wrote him out of the script. Nobody's gonna want to watch that shit. Just so everybody, just Disney.
Exactly.
Disney. Is nobody going to see a Pirates of the Caribbean that does not have Johnny Depp in it? Nobody gonna go watch that shit. Also, by the way, though, just some regular news. I had heard that he didn't really want to keep doing it anyway. Like if you look at the other Pirates of the Caribbean, the last one was the last one that came out, the fourth one, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of mailed in. He wasn't, and they didn't write him right. Like, I'm gonna explain something real quick. I watch Pirates of the Caribbean, and I also watch movies because I like movies. So I think the big thing that you have to really understand about Johnny Depp's character, just so we can be clear, is he is the smart guy that lets you think that he's dumb and then gets over on you. That's what he is. If you watch, I believe it was the first Pirates of the Caribbean, remember when they captured him and they had him in that room and he got out by using the chandelier and he did a whole bunch of super tricky shit in order to escape and then swing out the window? That shit was lit. That's what he's about. But now if you watch the last Pirates of the Caribbean that came out, he wasn't, it's like every time he did some remarkable shit, it was by accident. It wasn't, he didn't plan it. When the thing about his particular character is, shit looks like it's by accident, but in reality, he planned. So schematic, so writing wise, they was already having a problem with writing the character. Is the live working right?
Yeah, I can see you fine.
Okay, good, because over here I'm having problems over here, so it's probably just a problem over here.
Nah, you straight. You good, sir. They still trying to find the right Anthony. I'm not on my thingy because since I turned it down, I'm watching on the TV, so I couldn't see who was the original one.
I think the brown one is the original, is the real one. I'm not 100% sure, but
oh my God.
I just want to point something out real quick for everybody that's in the chat. Now do you see why when the fakes come in, I try to immediately point at the fakes and be like, that's the fake right there, so we can get them up out of here and go about our business? You see how long y'all just had to deal with this wacko? Yeah, I'm freezing over here.
Yeah, now you glitching, yep.
I'm freezing like crazy over here.
And Lord, I also have a little bit of a delay when I watch it on the TV, so that's why I didn't catch it the first time.
Yeah, nah, they attacking my computer right now. I could see the thing. I gotta go back to put it on the other thing so they can't do it. I just want to point that out because every time I try to tell people, like, look, the trolls, and then they be like, yeah, but you can't let them get to them. You see how y'all motherfuckers was just going wild in the chat over the trolls? So I don't want to hear nothing about no damn trolls no more. They was giving y'all a hard time. Hey, wait, am I lying though? We over here having a whole good conversation, by the way. Shout out to Shy Murder. Always a great conversation with you. We over here having a good conversation, by the way, and y'all guys is in there dealing with these weirdo ass troll niggas. So I want people to stop pretending like they would handle the trolls better than I do.
At this point, they all the Anthony's are about to go.
No, I think the brown one is the real one. But this is why you gotta go green. This is why you gotta join the green team. What the fuck? Once you get a badge, ain't nothing nobody could do. Once you got a badge, ain't nothing nobody could do. They can't fake being you. God dang it.
You frozen again? We good? We straight?
No, I looked at Cuban Link.
Oh no, leave my sister wife alone.
Woo! I'm just saying. Shout out to Cuban Link.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yes, very much so. Alright. Anything you want to talk about before you go? I mean, I'm not kicking you off. Anything you want to talk about in general?
Sule says she can't dress. I don't really got. I know that Nike situation had me disturbed. Did y'all speak on that earlier?
Oh, I didn't get a chance to talk about it. Talk about it.
So, for those that don't know, apparently this girl,
Liberty
this
said
guy,
hit him on IG. Keep going.
Copy that. So, the VP, the vice president of Nike, had to resign today, of the North America department, had to resign today because her son thought it would be a great idea to use the company's and while a lot of people resell shoes, right? The problem is, first of all, Nike is supposed to be totally against that, right? They make a price point for a reason. If a shoe is $200, the shoe is $200. That's it. There's no. They make the sneakers app so that everybody can get one pair, and that's supposed to be it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two, he also used different websites to buy bots, which would allow him to buy in bulk on different Nike websites and use his mama discount, y'all. Use his mother discount to do it. So it's a real big thing, and it's really disturbing because if you see his page, first of all, he has like thousands of sneakers or whatever, and it's like, so you had the advantage to be able to buy things. You have, first of all, you have insider information on when the shoe is going to drop. Employees, whether they tell you or not, they get dibs first, right? Mm-hmm. Especially like that high up, like the grunts, the Nike store employees, the retail employees, they may not, but those high up, they got all the information. She's the VP, right? So you using the company card to buy all of these feats to resell them. What more money do you need, bro? Your mother's the VP.
That's a fact.
Like, so it's just, at this point, you're just contributing to a game that the sneaker business that's really kind of killing the sneaker business on both ends, right? You're destroying the integrity of Nike. Shoe collectors aren't getting a fair shot.
That's a fact.
Because you over there buying all the damn shoes.
That's a fact.
So it was a really frustrating situation. But to me, I was disturbed. I was blown. But I didn't know if y'all got to speak on that. Yes, that's exactly what insider trading is. Yep, that is
insider trading.
Exactly
that's the definition of it. That's a fact.
Yep.
Who said that?
DSTN.
Yeah, that's insider trading. That's a fact.
100%, and it's gross. And now she had to resign. And of course she knew what he was doing. Like, I know she knew.
Well, first of all, I believe she did it. That's one. Second of all, could we just be clear on something? They can possibly accuse them of some kind of they could, if Nike kept them on, that could be seen as they could have gotten in more trouble if Nike would have kept her on, because then they would have been complicit.
Exactly.
So that means that Nike knows what they're doing, and what they're doing is not that's I know what the word I'm trying to think of. I just can't think of it right now. That sucks.
It's like they were like going with it, like they agreed with this.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the word. I can't at the moment. But too bad I'm not T.I. He didn't know the word.
T.I. The shoe buy sell trade game been downhill itself since 2014. What makes you say that? Because I feel like it's going up, especially with these bots. These bots are crazy. You familiar with the bots?
Dude, some of those sneakers probably they probably selling some of those sneakers for like $1,000 a clip. Am I familiar with what?
With bots.
Bots?
Mm-hmm.
No. Explain.
So you buy a bot, and basically it pre-fills the information for you on the website faster than a human can. So you pay for the bot, and then it goes to the thing and it fills in, like, say you wanted to buy 20 pairs, right? That's why when people, like on sneaker drop day, and you go to buy something and then you refresh it and it's gone, it's because robots are buying it. So like you'll say, all right, do it at this time, da 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 da. Boom.
I know what you're talking about.
As the sneaker drops, it'll just pre-populate and purchase it for you. And they did that with the damn Nintendo Switches. You know how long it took me to get a Nintendo Switch? When the pandemic hit, some little
Really?
kid, yeah, what? Some little kid bought a bot, and it was ridiculous, and he was selling switches for like $600, and it's like, yo, bro, like, can I get a Switch, my G? Like, I just want a Nintendo Switch, bro. I don't want to pay $600 for a $250 system, bro. I don't want to pay that. But this is what they do. They do on sneaker day and everything, so it ruins the game for a lot of people who just collect sneakers. Like, you just want a pair of 11s, and now you gotta wake up ass crack early in the morning to hope that you can get a pair. Or you hit the sneakers app, and by the time you know what I'm saying, you click your joint, is gone, because the bots done bought all of them.
That's a fact.
So it's trash, like, and it's a damn shame. It's like, wow, and this is what your kid was doing. So did you resign because y'all got caught, or did you really not know?
First of all, dude was 19, so I doubt very much it was his idea.
Right.
Is that fair?
Yeah. I mean, he could have, but I'm 1,000% sure she knew.
Yeah. So that's
There's no way she knew. Where you gonna put him? He had, like, if you go to his page, he had like walls, like, literally just mad sneakers, but he will always block his face out, and now we know why. And then the fool goes and does a whole interview, and that's how they got busted.
Yeah. DSCN said GameStop had to change policies behind that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A member says look up his IG. Let's look up a member's IG real quick. So a member, you do that type of stuff, and you've never bought ad space over here at the BBN Network? So you've never bought ad space over here at the BBN Network, and you buy and sell sneakers. Jordan's on top of that. I need some explanations right now, my brother.
Bro, I'm about to look you up right now.
I don't see no damn sneakers. Okay, I see a pair right there. I see another pair. I see like 3 pairs of sneakers, and one of them is Vans. What are you talking about?
What's wrong with Vans?
I'm saying, is Vans also on the buy and sell market?
Depends on which ones. Not the
Okay, there's a website. Hold on, I'm gonna hit the website. It said there's a problem loading.
His father set up the LLC for him when he was 17, then transferred it to him. They knew. Wow.
Yeah, they know.
Despicable.
All right.
If his mom wasn't the VP,
I sell ad
wouldn't
space.
be mad. If she was just like a Foot Locker employee or something, I wouldn't care. But the fact that she's the VP, bro, come on, you
He
didn't have
had
to do
access to everything.
Yeah, like, you didn't have to do that.
He had access to everything. He's the reason why I couldn't get them damn 4s. I have the black 4s. It was a different pair. And it probably isn't his fault. I'm just blaming him. Yeah.
Because once you're in the sneaker world, everybody talks to each other. I worked at Adidas for 5 years.
Mm.
I don't see your page for one sneakers. I don't know. It's like 5 of them pages. I'm not sure which is which. None of them have 6,000 followers. So.
Hold on. I just went to his page, but I didn't see no 6,000 followers. That's how many followers he said he got? I see 800. Maybe I hit the wrong button. Okay. No, I hit the right button. New ports from Newport only. Oh, shoot. What the hell happened? Yo, what happened to you?
I think it dropped on my end. It said call failed.
I was talking. I didn't know.
401. I don't know. I don't see it, bro.
Nobody sees that. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Fine, so shoes. DSTN, what's the emoji you put? Shouting away to what? I can't. Oh, to follow. Is that footprint? I'm watching on my Apple TV.
Also,
so
how is he not going to be missing? How is she not going to be missing over 100K from her credit card?
Because it's the company card.
Oh wow!
So she's not even checking the balance.
Wow.
Yup.
Yeah, they had to
Big
fire her
dummy.
immediately.
Big dummy.
Yeah, they had to get rid of her immediately.
Big red flag. Like, hold up. The Belly, yup, he had all of them. And then there was those, what's that movie? Y'all know what movie I'm talking about. Back to the Future, the Back to the Future Nikes that came out. Allegedly, they had found some in storage, like 4 pairs in storage or some shit. And now everybody's like, did you really find them?
That's interesting.
Very.
Okay. All right. Anything you want to go out with?
Now I'm straight. Y'all already know the vibes. BBN Network, BBN-network.com. And y'all know me on there.
Do you have any story you was thinking about coming out with or no?
Definitely that Nike story. And no. That Nike story was on my mind. And apparently I was gonna leave this Instagram likes thing alone, but now it looks like they didn't mean to do what they did.
What?
As far as hiding likes. They just tweeted that they didn't mean to do that. So I'm gonna look into that and I'll cover that for y'all.
Okay. Definitely appreciate you. Thank you for calling in.
Of course. I love y'all, man. See y'all later, family. I'll talk to y'all later. Later, Frost.
No, all at once. I don't know if it was overtime. That's a good question, the business. That's a really good question. I don't know if it was overtime. Anyway, so our live is really messing up tonight, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I guess I gotta make sure our internet connection might need to call the internet people again. I don't know. Shout out to those guys. They're usually pretty nice. He was getting Nikes for $20. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Anyway, call out the drops real quick. Shout out to Brandon Washington with the $5 drop. Shout out to Emmanuel with the $2.69 drop. And shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. Wait, did James S do a $5 drop? James S did a $5 drop. Why is it not here? I think I refreshed. Let me just make sure. So I know I make sure I don't miss nobody else also. No, just James S. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. I appreciate when you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it just general when you pull up. We're gonna get up out of here because this internet is not working well tonight, and we're 2 hours in, so it's time to go anyway. I want to leave off saying this, right? We didn't get to every topic, I don't believe. We didn't get to every topic, I don't believe, but I want to leave off saying this real quick. Let's make it normal to not be a dick. Can we normalize that? Can we normalize treating people like human beings? I'm curious. That's what I want to do. I want us to normalize treating each other like human beings. I want that to be the default. I want the default to be when we see another person that we do not know, we don't immediately think of aggressive thoughts. I think we need to start changing that to the default. I think often when people look at other people and think negatively about them, those are their internal thoughts that they might have about themselves. That's not Anthony Iman. That's their internal thoughts that they might be having themselves. Could we please start making it common and normal to treat each other like human beings? I think this is what we need to start doing. And when you can't treat somebody like a human being, we need to just not go around them. Think about this for 1 minute. You know how miserable and evil a person has to be to literally get up every single day and look for people to have problems with, or for there to be somebody that they don't like and they keep going around them trying to create problems in that person's life? You know how evil a person got to be? Just think about that for 1 minute. Think about this for 1 minute. Think about how evil a person got to be. I'm going to explain something. Let's say me and you have a disagreement 3 years ago. You go on with your life. While you're going on with your life, I'm trying to follow you around making your life shit. Know how evil a person would have to be to do that? So think about that the next time somebody wants you to partake in whatever evil shit they got going on. Just think about that. When a person comes up to you and say that they want you to help them do some evil shit, and you say why, and they say, well, 3 years ago. I have call-ins at night. Everybody that does a $10 drop can call in, push whatever the product is that they're selling, and have a quick conversation. From now on, every night, we're going to have call-ins. Show starts at 9. Call-ins are going to begin at 9:30. That should be well into the show. We're going to start having call-ins. All you have to do is do drops and then hit me on IG. That's it. Stole Shirley Steeze's old style. Oh, man. So for future reference, if you want to call in and talk, anybody that do drops can call in. And don't tell me about how you did a drop yesterday. Call in on the day you do the drop. I'm not trying to go back and find out if it happened. Yeah, I don't, whenever somebody start telling me about something negative and they say, remember when? I be like, yeah, you just evil. And you looking for a reason to go just do something evil. I don't want no parts of this. I'm living on I don't know how to explain what it is. I need God with me. If I didn't have God with me, I'd probably be in the street right now. I need God with me. So yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything close to anything that even sounds evil. I'm not even trying to do anything. I'd rather take the loss than do something to evil to somebody. I'd rather just take the loss. I'm just keeping it a stack. I need God on my side. Until I'm 100% sure that my actions isn't gonna upset, anger God, or do some kind of weirdo shit and fuck somebody over, I'm really hesitant to move on certain things. I need God on my side. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's a fact. The Most High, I need him on my side. I don't know what to tell you. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. I love y'all. Please, if you got anybody still awake in your household, give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're still here. And when you wake up in the morning, make sure to drink some water. We gotta get water in our system early in the morning. That's one of the first things that we want to drink, water. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.